After our disappointing end to the AFL season last year, we made it to the grand final. It was one of the most exciting grand finals that I have been a part of. And man, did it go the way we did not want it to go. Today we're kicking off Season 2. This was the ending to the AFL grand final against the Richmond Football Club. We made it to the big day in September. And man, my hopes, look at me, I was excited. I thought we were a chance. We had 2 opportunities to steal the cup. But I tell you what, it has only ignited my fuel and ignited everything that we know we want to do. Richmond brought the ball in. And man, I thought, we got one shot. One shot to change everything. We spoiled. And they paid this holding the ball. For me, I thought this was it. Archie Perkins had a chance to win the AFL Grand Final for the... I mean, man, this would have been the most glorious goal ever. Boundary line. Crowd roaring. Chance to win the Grand Final. And Archie Perkins missed. That leads us into today. Our new season. We are also doing things a little bit differently with the additions of Clayton Oliver, who we got in the trade period. We also got Ben Mackay. I tell you what, even Jade Gresham came on board for the Bombers. If you guys haven't seen that off-season video, go check it out. And let's get into year number 2. It's the Bombers, season number 2. So yes, welcome back to the channel, man. Like I said in the intro, we lost the grand final, man. We lost the grand final after the siren. Archie Perkins had a chance to put us in to AFL Premiership glory, and he missed. We went out and made some off-season moves. We got Jade Gresham, we got Clayton Oliver, Jared Lyons, Jack Graham. Now, today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be getting round 1 underway. I'm also introducing AFL stats. AFL live stats will be returning. So, if you guys don't know what AFL live stats are, basically, we're going to be timesing the stats of the actual players to what they would get in a 20-minute game, a 30-minute game, a real-life AFL game. We've had this in previous seasons. Don't worry, I'll explain once you guys see. We're doing things a little bit differently this year, so sit back, relax, I hope you enjoy it. And we've got round number 1 going up against the Sydney Football Club. So why not go and have a look at the squad that we're going into round 1. I'm actually really excited. Okay, so this is the new look team. You can see Jade Gresham, Clayton Oliver, Orazio Fantasia, and Jared Lyons. Jack Graham will not play, but man, I'm excited. Team's looking good. Clayton Oliver making his Essendon debut. It doesn't get any bigger than this. I'm excited. Marvel Stadium, man, I thought the fans would come out in droves. I still see some empty seats. This is our redemption season. We've got the Sydney Football Club, who always pose a major threat in the AFL finals, and they always shake up the AFL finals. I do believe Lance Franklin has retired, so Lance is not a part of this Sydney team. And here we come, the new look Bombers. Clayton Oliver, Jack Graham, he's not playing today, he'll play in the 2s. Ben Mackay, our new key back, which I'm really excited for to see how he goes. So why not get it underway? Zach Merritt here to lead the troops. We also got Toddy Goldstein, who is out injured. I'm running a double ruck in Nick Bryan and Sam Draper, and I think as time goes on, we may have to go with Toddy Goldstein. Season 2 underway, let's do it. I'm also going to be telling you guys that J21 votes will be announced at the end of the season, so every game I'm going to do the votes behind closed doors, and we'll hold a little bit of a Brownlow as early on in this game. I tell you what, Callum Mills, Sydney definitely came to play in year 2. All I want to do is try and get back to the AFL finals and prove a point that we can actually get there. What in the world is Tom Hickey doing? I'm pretty sure Tom Hickey retired as well, but that is just blasphemy. Here we go, Sydney. They were all over us here. And have a look at Heaney. Heaney over the top. He sits on Dyson Heppel and takes a beauty. And he kicks the first goal of Season 2. So I definitely wanted to come away with a win in Season 2, but in the first game. But man, it's going to be tough. And early on, have a look at Clary, Clayton Oliver, our new midfielder, the number 5. Can't kick the goal. man, this would have been big. It's nice to see Clayton Oliver getting amongst it early on. And, I mean, I tell you what, he gets amongst... I mean, it's just good to see that we didn't settle. We've gone out, made some moves. We've really upgraded the squad. I'm really liking it. And this man here, Ben Mackay, I feel like he's going to add quite a lot to our back line. We lost Zerk Thatcher, and we gained Ben Mackay. Have a look at this. Strong key back on an All-Australian season out of Ben Mackay. Hopefully, we can get it out of him as we progress through. So, I mean, we were struggling. We couldn't even get a goal on the board in this game. But have a look at Mackay again. Benny Mackay early on in this game playing really good footy. He definitely is a chance for some votes in just going off that first quarter. So this is our first look at the J21 live stats that I've been talking about. And we go into quarter time. Clayton Oliver, 9 disposals. Mason Redmond, 7. Zach Merritt had 7. Blakey, 11. Luke Parker, 9. And Lloyd, 9 as well. It's a 1-point game. Second quarter underway. Let's get into it. Mason Redmond trying to release. Gives it over to Merritt. Merritt goes to Oliver. Oliver inside 50. I'm liking the look of this. Jake Stringer's got it. Man, it's gonna be nice having Merritt in the midfield, dishing it out to Clayton Oliver. I mean, we lost Dylan Shield, who did play in the grand final. He actually played really well as well. Jake Stringer for our first goal of Season 2. The Coleman medalist. He kicks the goal. Was very stiff not to make the All-Australian team. Good to see Jakey on the board. Here we go again. We're not done. Out the back goes Merritt. Merritt is running in waves. Gives it over to Gresham. Our newly appointed free agent, Jade Gresham, on the board for the Bombers. Great to see Jade getting amongst it also. He kicked the goal. Jade Gresham, take a bow, son. And the Bombers lead. And this is where we start to get moving. We start to really understand the team. I mean, it's going to take us a little bit to really get a grasp of the squad, but we're having some fun. Peter Wright takes the mark, plays on. Big Pete, he runs in and slams it home. So the Bombers have 3 in this second quarter, but here come the Swans. I mean, I tell you what. Sydney are always a grinded out team, and on the line is McDonald. That was too easy. This is his team now, I would say. This is where Luke McDonald with Lance Franklin gone can really lead the way, and here come the Swans. Out of the midfield they go. We really struggled, I would say, last year starting the season off well, and Sydney have come out all guns blazing here. Logan McDonald again. I think I may have called him Luke. It doesn't matter. Logan's got 2 goals in a row. And the Swans trail the Bombers by 1 point. Here we go. Trying to create something. Nick Hine running. Nick Hine got tackled. You got to get rid of it quicker, son. Heppel, 1 out. Oh! I think that might have been Heaney again. And he goes inside 50. Ridley, 1 out. Ridley picks it up. And he gets wrapped up. So the Swans have a chance to extend their lead in this game. Sam Reid working back. It's there. Sydney have answered the call after we kicked the last 3 goals. Here come the Swans. 4 straight plays 3-1. Here is Jai Codwell. Goes inside 50. Hobbs! Benny Hobbs takes a big mark, runs in and kicks a goal. So, I mean, there's been a lot of highlight plays, I'm not going to lie, in this game. And closing in on half-time, all we need to do is not concede a goal. And Zach Merritt can't release. And here goes Sydney. Inside 50 is Goulden. Man, that is, I mean, it hurts. On the cusp of half-time, Errol Goulden lighting up and kicking a goal. Errol Goulden, he's got it. And the Swans out to a 5-point lead. So at halftime, it is it's been a tough game so far. 4-1, 25 to 5 straight 30. Parker's got 19. Blakey's got 15. Lloyd 14. 16 for Oliver. 14 for Merritt. And we're getting to the second half. And I tell you what, the second half, it was the Errol Goulden show. Man was putting it on us. Orazio, it's great to have you back. Orazio can't get it to go, and he misses to the left-hand side. And man, we had opportunities in this quarter. Clayton Oliver again. This is what I'm liking. Goes inside 50. The package, 1 out. The package. The package won the Coleman last year. Has a chance for goal number 2 to put the Bombers back in front. And he hits the post. Are you kidding me, Jakey Stringer? And here comes Sydney. Like I said, Errol Goulden was really strong in this quarter. They go inside 50. Ball goes down. And it's the big man. Tom Hickey roving. And he extends Sydney lead. And I tell you what, this is where Sydney starts to get on their bike. And Sydney starts to really control the game, which is... It's unfortunate for us because I felt like we had opportunities to really get into the game. And Heaney again, man. Isaac Heaney is putting on a show. He goes back and kicks a goal. Sydney have 7. They can't miss at the minute. 4-4 play 7 straight, it is all the Sydney Swans. As we go again, Sydney moving the ball well here. They are relentless in their pursuit. They go inside 50, and that is too easy, man. Dyson Heppel got beaten way too easy. Here is Ryan Clark, snapping and missing to the left-hand side. So Sydney, they finally miss one, but that's not going to stop them. Closing in on 3/4 time, junk goal. I mean, it's basically junk goal. It has to be junk goals. I mean, junk time goals. What am I saying? I'm that angry because these junk time goals are really getting to me, and they're out to a big lead here. I mean, we've only kicked the 4 goals, but I definitely expected us to have games like this where, man, Errol Gordon, I think, had 16 disposals in that quarter. He went crazy. I expected to have games like this starting out the year as we go into the final quarter. 8-1 plays 4-4. Back in the middle. We need to kick the first goal, and we need to get it extremely fast. We're going to win this game. But Sydney have other offers. I mean, they've just got other things on mind. They're moving the ball well here. They get an opportunity to go inside 50. Sam Reed is all alone. He's got it, man. That is too easy. Ben Mackay definitely held his own in his first game. I was pretty happy with some of our recruits. Definitely think that Jack Graham could definitely get a spot next week, but we'll see what happens. Inside 50, they go again, and man, Isaac Heaney. Dyson Heppel, maybe it's time to send D Heppel to the 2s. Isaac Heaney kicks the goal. Sydney are well and truly on top of us in this game. We have no answers for him. I mean, it's all the Swans. What is with the big man at the fall of the ball here? Big Pete says, get out of the way, Jai. He runs in to make the scoreboard look respectful, and he misses to the right-hand side. Just wasn't our night. Big Pete had a couple opportunities, as you guys are going to see here. He actually had a few opportunities. Ball goes in. Pete again. Peter Wright has an opportunity to, like I said, man, I don't think we'll win this game, but it definitely is a chance to make the scoreboard look a little bit more respectful. Got a lot to work on. This is round number 1. I'm not too concerned at the moment. I mean, premiership hangover without the premiership, you could say. I mean, I don't know if you actually can say that, but man, Sydney absolutely embarrassed us, and they really did. 10-1 plays 4-6. They go inside 50 again. And to close the game, the Swans defeat the Bombers 4-6-30. A lot to work on, a lot to improve on. Next episode, we need to get a dub, man. I mean, Jake Stringer, Zach Merritt, not too happy. Let's get to the game stats. Season 2 is alive, and we lose by 31 points. 4 goals is just not enough. Clayton Oliver in his first game was absolutely massive. I mean, Gresham kicked 1 as well. Ben Hobbs 1 as well. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll drown out with the Swans singing the song, and I'll see you guys in the next one.